Hey everyone, welcome to Afterbuzz TV's Dishin Days. I'm your host Tony Moore, and we are here at Universal City Walk for Day of Days, and we are joined by Miss Peggy McCay and Greg Vaughan. How are you guys?
Guys,
I'm sorry, how are you? I'm sorry, Deidre Hall taught me that in the presence of a woman, you never say guys because she's not a guy. So I'm going to say, how are you all?
Fine.
Good.
I'm better now we got that correct.
I told Deidre earlier, I said if I ever did that again, I would picture her face in my mind going, and it just happened. So
My first day on set, I had a speech when Eric came back on the canvas in the Brady pub and in the whole priest uniform and said guys and during a rehearsal, and she said, listen, all due respect, you got to fix that. And I never knew it, but if it was stuck in my memory, I remembered that.
Oh, really?
And I never would let it. I wasn't trying to be offensive to the writing. It was just like if Deidre was on set, fixed it immediately.
Exactly. Now, you guys have had such an interesting run the past few years, and of course, you've been on for much longer. How are your current storylines? Like, how do you feel about your current storylines and where your characters are going, especially this year with you going from priest to not a priest to there's been some little drinking on the side that Eric has been doing. I've been monitoring your drinking, and then you with a lot of the brain issues and things like that. How are you guys handling the transition of your characters?
Well, I was very honored to portray a person with Alzheimer's, which is what my character had. And our show got an award for dealing with the subject. Yeah. But unfortunately, in real life, there is very little discovery to help these individuals. Yeah. And I'm a real person playing an imaginary character who, I said to the writer quite bluntly, what is the result of Alzheimer's? And he said glibly, well, insanity and death. Mm-hmm. And as an actor, I said, well, thank you so much. I said,
I got to find the truth to that, you know?
Yeah.
He never got it, but the next writer got it.
Yeah.
So now I have a mysterious disease, from which I'm recovering.
Yes,
not
exactly.
Alzheimer's.
No. Well, one thing we love about Days is that they'll switch it on us really quick. So we were like, oh, poor Caroline, she has Alzheimer's, and it was like, wait a minute, what? She has not? What's going on?
I'm psychic.
Yeah. Yes, you are very psychic now.
Well, she leaves, and I'm kidding.
We had a lot of conversations with faith and and spirituality stuff. So it's like I think and we've had a lot of scenes together and stuff of which is nice, and so. Now we have a new direction for her. She's connected. Yeah. She's got a thread line, a call line right upstairs.
And we have a brother of Victor Kiriakis, whom I say is associated with the devil. So now we're in another area.
Well,
that's good.
We've already had someone on the show associated with the devil many decades ago.
That's right.
Exactly. Now,
Marlena. What do you call it?
Was she levitated?
She levitated.
Yeah.
I want the secret on that. I'm trying to get that out. I don't know how she did it, but that is one thing I cannot get. Never levitated in my spiritual direction.
No point in going on a diet.
Well, you got to talk to Deidre about that.
She's more secrecy.
Now, Greg, for you, we've seen Eric go through a lot these past couple of years. How has it been for you portraying, coming back and being a priest and then losing the priesthood and then everything with Serena and now moving forward into what's about to happen? How's that, the transition of your character been for you in playing Eric?
Well, it's definitely been a change. I mean, coming in from priesthood, have some emotional, dealings with, being the cause of death for somebody, and being this person was such an inspiration for Eric to take this choice and make this choice of reason in his life. And after going through a lot of things, and then the rape with Chris and Namira happened, those damn Namiras always messing everything up. Then the brother thing between Brady and Eric was a big ordeal, and then It's been a journey, it's always evolving, which is a good thing. And then after the Serena thing came out and the betrayal because of Eric and Nicole's relationship, the lies, the deceit, then trying to, make a new step in with somebody new like Serena, then that backfired again. So Eric just feels completely used, just betrayed, and he can't trust anybody. And so poor guy's going through a lot. He needs some therapy.
Well,
God, so please, I think everybody's going to understand, where Eric is going. But I'm very happy with where it's going. Yeah. It's been a fun journey.
Yeah. Now, if you had your pick as far as who Eric would have ended up with, would it have been Serena or Nicole?
Well, obviously Nicole. I mean, how many times did we take each other? We're almost at death.
Yeah.
We convey our love for each other in a basement of gas. We're gonna die. Then we're in a
I live such a humdrum life.
I'm telling you.
Yours.
Then then we have to get what better? Hey, how can we get their clothes off? Well, let's put them down in in the heater down in the basement of Daniel's apartment, and then we're gonna strip them down, make them convey this amazing amount of love and death and love and death, and then we almost did it, and that was the thing. Are we doing this or not gonna do this? And it was such a push pull. It's like, really, I don't know what is going on. And then it was like, and Nicole's wandering eye again, she wanders away. Yeah. So for whatever reason, when women, there's some security, stability issues, they just don't feel like somebody's bringing it to them.
Yeah.
Maybe Eric wasn't giving her enough
well, you had no salary in your first job.
Yeah, I had nothing going on.
That's not very encouraging.
Yeah, so.
Well, priests don't get paid. Right. No, very little.
Well, another little brewing little triangle that we're starting to see is Caroline, Maggie, and Victor. Maybe is there something?
There's something going on. We can't all be that nice all the time.
Well, I find it interesting. We're starting to see just how much Victor cares about Caroline, and it goes back to the affair and and all that.
And I care about him. Yeah. And what's the true love? It's true love. Yeah. It's true love.
Are we going to see more of Caroline and Victor?
I hope so. It's more interesting.
Yeah.
We'll see. I think it'll give it more attention to the whole story. Maggie is in jeopardy, and I'll probably be not so bored.
Well,
you'll be working more than 3 days.
Well, from what I can tell, you're having a great time in Salem. So
yes, I enjoy my work.
Well, that's awesome. Well, thank you guys for coming and joining us, and wishing you all the success with Days and many more years to come.
Thank you.
And thank you guys for tuning in. Stay tuned for more. Okay, yeah.